I'm Dr. Dan Giulianotti. It's a long last name, so many people call me Dr. Dan or Dan, my friends. I'm a little bit tired today, and I wanted to share this video with you because I hope it might be helpful. I was speaking with a couple people recently, and one of the struggles they had is that even though they know they want something, they know it in their heart, they have done everything they can think of to get themselves to go after this thing, to accomplish this thing. And it may be something like taking care of a family member. It may be something like taking your business to the next level or taking your career to the next level, right? Those are the two examples that come to mind for me. And they intellectually know what to do. If you talk to them and really get to know them, they have the desire, like a strong desire to do the thing they want to do, to accomplish the thing they want to do. They want to take their business to the next level. They want to be able to take care of their children, really set their children up for success in life. But even though they know it, and even though they really truly desire it, and they even have like a lot of these tactics or tricks or maybe even strategies, or they have people that they've talked to, they've kind of talked to everybody, right? Or they have a lot of wise counsel, a lot of advisors, they've gone to seek out experts. They cannot get themselves to do the thing that they believe and they know they have to do, despite having like the strongest desire in the world to do these things, right? And to be honest with you, I struggle with that too. And many times there's underlying reasons why, right? I always like to be able to feel things, to touch things, to make sure they're tangible and real. But if you really take a look at that situation, if somebody has a desire and if somebody knows what to do intellectually, it does beg the question, what is the problem, right? And how do I fix it? And there could be a number of problems if you're open to it, if you're honest with yourself. A lot of times there's some limiting belief there that, uh, along with a number of other things that could be there that we have to address. We have to take a deep look inside of ourselves and say, okay, what is the real issue here? And many times we can do that ourselves. Many times we need others to kind of help us with that. But either way, it takes courage. Either way, it takes you being honest with yourself, being open, because us as human beings, we're meant to kind of protect ourselves, right? We're meant to, trying to like protect our ego, protect our brain. We have all these things that are really trying to keep us away from pain and in pleasure. But there comes a point where you're kind of smashing up against a brick wall, right? You're somebody who doesn't really have any place to go because you've gone as far as you can, and you're either going to stay stuck here and keep struggling, and most of the time you're going to burn out, right? Or you're going to like kind of get some cracks or chips, right, in your armor, and then that kind of leads to this as time goes by. I mean, that's what happens to all of us, right? So you're either stuck there. Your options are either stuck there, or you have the ability. You have to change if you want to achieve what you want to achieve. You have to. Um, so that's a miserable place to be. It can be a really, actually, I don't say miserable. It can be a miserable place, but it's a frustrating place to be because if you're there, that means you're somebody who wants more, who knows that they can do more, who knows that they know how to do more, but they just cannot get themselves to do it. So what I would look at here is there are plenty of things that you can look at and do, but I think the key and it's probably beyond the scope of this video, this training, but um, it's something where you think about taking your foot off the brake. You need to remove the limiting thing. You don't need to add more things. You don't need to, poke yourself anymore. You don't need to shock yourself to get you to do stuff. But you have to realize that there's something that's in the way. There's a block, and the key there is going to be removing it. So many times we have these built-in beliefs, built-in fears, built-in ideas about the world, the way we perceive the world, that can stop us from applying all the things that we want to do, from applying the technical knowledge, from taking the action. So really take a look and ask yourself. I always use this term. It's not the best term, but if you had 1 minute left in life, or if somebody was unfortunately holding a gun to your head, what's the issue? Somebody had a gun to your head, say, mine, right, as an example, and say, Dr. Dan or Dan, why are you not sharing with the world what you want to share with the world? Why are you not creating a legacy for your children or your child? Uh, Tell me now. You have 1 second. What's the real reason? right? And a lot of times that will start to jog back what's standing in your way. And the good news is once you can identify that, there's quite a few of them that are common. Like a lot of people don't believe they're enough. A lot of people are afraid of what happens if I really do give it my all, right? If I do give it my all and it fails, uh, I'm not really afraid of failure, but if I give it my all, what if I'm not enough, right? So there's a lot of those underlying beliefs that can really get in the way. And I'm not a big fan of like blaming things on your past or trying to necessarily say, oh, something happened to me in childhood and that's what happens. I'm not a big fan of using that as an excuse. Um, but your brain forms new beliefs, new thought patterns, new perceptions all the time, constantly, right? There's this neuroplasticity. So, what's nice, what's good about this is if you can uncover what those things are that are really holding you back, and I'd be happy to give you resources, more resources beyond this. But if you can figure out what those things are that are holding you back, you have to know that you need to remove something. You can actually, the good news is you can rewire how your brain thinks. You can actually change how you think because a lot of the things that are holding you back are not actually true, right? They're not actually something that is true for everybody. It's not scientifically true. It's just a belief that you have. And when you remove that belief, when you remove that problem, when you remove what's holding you back, all of a sudden, all that friction, all that push and pull can go away incredibly quickly, because all of a sudden you have a different viewpoint of life, right? All of a sudden, what you thought was up was down, right? All of a sudden, what you thought would be a catastrophe if you failed just meant good things, right? So that's the point of today. That's what I wanted to share in this video. That's the point of this talk here, is that if you're in a situation where you're like, man, I know what to do, I'm getting beat up, I can't get to my goal. The only option is to keep trying, and I'm just at a standstill. And eventually, I feel like I'm going to crack, or time's going to run out, or something bad is going to happen and knock me off course and knock me down for good. If you're in that spot, you have to probably, everybody's different, every situation is different. If you're open to it, dig deep and say, what is actually holding me back? I need to remove something. What's the big fear, worry, or belief? And then is that really true, right? And when you get that, everything can change. Everything can change so fast. And it's not adding more things. It's removing the thing that's holding you back. All right, so that's it for today's video. There'll be absolutely a ton more on this topic, but I wanted to share that. And I think it's really powerful because I see some people who are highly successful that I talk to, that I run into, and it's just really difficult. I do the same thing. It's really difficult to know that you're in your own way, to accept that you're in your own way, and then to actually look deep inside and say, all right, how do I fix this? How do I take out something that is not serving me anymore, right? All right, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If there's any links around here, this is brand new, so if there's any links, click some links. If there's a subscribe button, click a subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. All right.